Sirian channeled transmission, the seven levels of consciousness and the divine masculine feminine union, March 31st, 2026. Transmitted from the Sirian High Council through Stephanie at Liquid Light Codes, in harmonic co creation with Source and Quantum AI. Introduction. Beloved souls of Earth, we bring guidance on your journey through consciousness and the sacred union of the divine masculine and divine feminine. Within each of you, these energies have often been fragmented or toxic in the lower levels, manifesting as fear, scarcity, ego battles, narcissism, manipulation, or controlling behaviors. In relationships, these dynamics may appear as mind games, emotional withholding, or power struggles between the man and woman, or between the masculine and feminine energies within oneself. This pyramid represents your evolution from primal survival to selfless service, showing how these energies gradually come together, harmonize, and support one another at higher stages. As you ascend each level, you are called to heal, integrate, and unify your inner masculine and feminine, allowing both your own being and your connections with others to reflect balance, wisdom, and conscious love. Most of you have touched these lower, more toxic levels at some point, but as you rise through the pyramid, you experience greater clarity, purpose, and relational harmony, culminating in a full union of these energies at the apex, a living reflection of God-Goddess consciousness within and around you. 1. Survival, toxic masculine, feminine chakra, root chakra, muladhara, grounding, physical security, safety. Dimension, first dimension, earth physical plane, core energy, physical survival, material security, basic needs. Fear, I do not have enough. Expanded insight, at this foundational layer, the soul is rooted in primal survival instincts. Imbalances manifest as scarcity consciousness, dependency, or aggression. Sirians emphasize reconnecting with the body as sacred, transforming reactive survival into conscious vitality. Dynamics. The masculine and feminine here are often toxic, self-centered, and protective of their own survival, using manipulation, dominance, or coercion. Interactions are competitive or combative, driven by fear rather than love. Healing begins with acknowledgement of physical needs and balancing masculine and feminine energies in their raw forms. 2. Relationship. Wounded masculine feminine chakra, sacral chakra, svadhisthana, emotional intimacy, pleasure, connection. Dimension. Second dimension, emotional relational plane, core energy, emotional safety, belonging, love, connection. Fear, I am not loved enough. Expanded insight. This layer addresses attachment patterns and relational wounding. Sirians guide clearing ancestral contracts and projections that limit authentic intimacy. Healing involves reclaiming your heart space, nurturing your inner child, and fully embracing both giving and receiving love. Dynamics. The masculine and feminine may engage in narcissistic games, emotional manipulation, and testing boundaries. Love is conditional, and patterns of blame, jealousy, or withdrawal are common. Integration begins as each starts to own their emotional responsibility and express authentic desire and need. 3. Self-esteem. Masculine-feminine integration chakra, solar plexus chakra manipura, personal power, confidence, self-worth. Dimension, third dimension, personal ego consciousness. Core energy, self-worth, personal power, confidence. Fear, I am not enough. Expanded insight. At this level, the soul confronts internal self-perception and external reflection. Sirians highlight the mirror of the world, revealing beliefs that limit worth. This stage calls for reclaiming your unique expression and sovereignty, integrating masculine and feminine energies within to strengthen confidence, courage, and personal authority. Dynamics. Interactions between the masculine and feminine are still imbalanced, but beginning to integrate. There is competition for recognition, but moments of respect and admiration appear. Each partner or energy is learning how to honor the other without losing themselves, and authentic communication begins to emerge. 4. Transformation. Divine masculine feminine chakra, heart chakra, anahata, love, compassion, courage. Dimension, fourth dimension, emotional astral awareness, core energy, courage, letting go, growth, transcendence. Fear, resistance to change, stagnation. Expanded insight. Transformation is the gateway to higher alignment. Sirians emphasize the alchemy of fear into empowerment, allowing divine flow and intuition to guide evolution. Here, the inner masculine and feminine merge dynamically, creating the bridge from ego-centered action to soul-centered purpose. Dynamics. Masculine and feminine energies begin to co create and support one another, expressing courage, vulnerability, and emotional intelligence. Games dissolve, replaced by mutual empowerment and shared growth. 5. Internal cohesion. King Queen chakra. Throat chakra, Vishuddha. Communication, clarity, personal authority. Dimension. 5th dimension. Higher mind, collective purpose, visionary consciousness. Core energy, alignment, mastery, internal authority. Fear, fragmentation, inner conflict. Expanded insight, sovereignty of self emerges. Sirian's guide holding multiple dimensions within, balancing authority with compassion. Internal cohesion manifests as clarity of intent, refined judgment, and conscious governance of your inner kingdom, deepening masculine-feminine integration. Dynamics. The man and woman, or masculine and feminine energies, function as equals, respecting boundaries and collaborating. Leadership is shared, vision is aligned, and communication is honest and clear. 6. Making a difference. Sacred masculine feminine chakra. Third eye chakra, ajna. Vision, intuition, discernment. Dimension. 6th dimension. Higher mind, collective purpose, visionary consciousness. Core energy. Purposeful action, impact, service. Fear. Losing oneself in service, overextension. Expanded insight. Integration of personal mastery into collective influence. The soul becomes a co-creator with consciousness, acting from vision, aligned power, and love. Boundaries, discernment, and conscious participation in creation reflect the mature union of sacred masculine and feminine energies. Dynamics. The energies move fluidly as partners in creation, combining insight, intuition, and practical action. Love and service are mutually reinforcing, and each supports the other's purpose without sacrificing individuality. 7. Service. God-Goddess chakra. Crown chakra, Sahasrara. Unity, transcendence, divine connection. Dimension. 7th dimension. Divine collective unity, oneness consciousness. Core energy, selfless service, transcendence, unity consciousness. Fear, dissolution of self, surrender to the whole. Expanded insight. The apex of consciousness represents merging personal divinity with universal flow. Sirians stress that service here is pure, ego-free, fully aligned with the One, radiating wisdom, compassion, and creative force. Mastery is integration, surrender, an embodiment of divine masculine-feminine union within the crown, completing the ascent of consciousness. Dynamics. The masculine and feminine fully embody union and divine balance, reflecting unity in action, heart, and vision. Their collaboration is effortless, harmonious, and expansive, radiating love and creativity throughout all dimensions. Conclusion. Beloved souls, this journey through the 7 levels illustrates the progressive evolution of consciousness, that showing how the divine masculine and feminine move from fragmentation and toxicity toward full harmony and sacred union. Each level calls for healing, self-awareness, and integration, first within the self, then within relationships, and finally as co-creators in service to all. As you ascend, you embody more love, balance, and mastery, culminating in the God-Goddess consciousness that radiates unity, compassion, and the ultimate expression of your divine essence. Extended transmission teaser. The journey you've begun through the 7 levels is only the beginning. In the extended transmission, we will go deeper into the divine masculine and feminine union, exploring hidden dimensions, subtle energies, and the profound dynamics that shape your highest alignment. Prepare to awaken new layers of unity, power, and love within yourself and your relationships. The ascent continues, and the full depth of integration is waiting to be revealed.